A lot of people think that, Jeanne and I, we're rocking the shit kicker boots and the tattoos, and people are like, oh, they just really are not into dudes, but I actually really enjoy the male species a great deal. And so I wrote this. It's called The First Snowfall 2008. Oh my God, that's so long ago. The First Snowfall 2008. A snowflake is beckoned only to be incinerated on a tongue or at the tips of overripe fingers burst bloody and brilliant across lower back arching. The melting is welcomed here. How something so intricate, knotted in all its implications, can end so simply, the nod of a head, yes, yes, please. Eyes bigger than my stomach, the kitchen wives would have me know. I want for more than these two hands could ever hold. His eyes laugh wonders reminiscent of Christmas lights, tinsel. A belt loop is tugged like a lever that might reveal the behind-the-curtain edition of me, fly as trapeze, sideshow barker known to be mostly mouth, the incidental friend who wore never mind like a new spine. It was never the betrayal promised. It was not the spattered rebellion of a woman with an axe for an aorta. I am no wandering widow still covering her husband's wedding band. It was a winter of bloodlet and surrender when I ignored the hulking cold to trace his breath in some abandoned dugout upstate. He witnessed these scavenging, circling palms as they tripped round the sun in the shadow of a man with a faulty lifeline. Ask me, Icarus, what is there left to worship? If a well-guarded kiss, raised in Brooklyn, 2 steps like Harlem, spits game like El Barrio's vest, or shatters like the breeze across Kumasi's back, what have I to fear anymore? The snowmen are endangered, and I am through romancing icicles. When the ice peels back its wild hands, there will be only puddle, something worthy of a gentleman's trench coat, the brilliance that comes with the irony of spring.
She's right. Men are amazing when they're not pissing me off. This is, I really am a nice person, I promise. I like to say that I believe a lot of poems, most poems, all poems are love poems to some degree, otherwise we wouldn't be writing it because we love something is making us write it. And all poems are political poems. And this is one that definitely marries the two, and is also absolutely head over heels smitten love poem. This is it is dedicated to Kasturba Gandhi's first wife, and to Coretta Scott King, titled "Lessons on Loving a Prophet." 1. You know how this ends. There's nothing you can do to change it, so make peace with it now. Ready your hands for the callus. Shred the cloth for bandages. Prepare the rosaries. 2. When you meet him, outside the grocery, along the boardwalk, beneath the overpass, you will not know what he is. He will be neither too charming nor too handsome, not thunder, not polish. 3. The day you fall in love, his mouth will spill your name. He will repeat and repeat. He will not touch you. He will watch your hips, study whatever ample you have, will ask to watch you dance. When you turn to leave, he will use your name like a choke chain. 4. He will call you Miracle. Your face will unravel. This is his magic. When he begs you promise, say yes. 5. When he offers his lips, take his arms, his throat, take his toes. When he offers, gorge. Swallow everything whole. Gag, vomit, swallow more. Do not hesitate. No time for polite or coy. Take. 6. When the minions call you whore, nod. 7. He will tell you of the others. How they went crazy in their sleep, awaiting his return. Do not flinch. Do not doubt your thickened fingertips. Stand upright. You promised. 8. When you find him in his room, thrashing the sheets, pressing his palms into the walls, howling his face a river. Close the door. This is how he makes wine. Leave him to his sorcery. 9. When he explains that he cannot love you, that he will never be yours alone. When he tells how the meek and the gluttons, the tempted, the proud are his angels. Do not mourn. Smile, feed him, wash his hair. 10. He is a king among thieves. The leeches will hollow his skin. The crows reduce him to bones. His own heart will empty him. Allow for bleed. Be ready with tourniquets and prayer. 11 in the dry burn of dawn. After the last of the lashes, the thorns and the spittle, when his limp body is laid at your feet. Remember the night he loved you. The ember of his eyes and the way the words came like honey. 12. You were made for this. This is brand new. Working it out on you guys. Brawler. I was born of the fist. The hot Irish timber. Trailer parks, Pabst Blue Ribbon, men in work boots, crusted wife beaters, fire ants, weevils, moth wings on windowsills, rheumatic fever, scoliosis, lengthwise cesarean scars. I was born of the hunt. Antlers and tanned hides, antelope, elk, white-tailed deer, meat and bone, Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker, Jim Beam, born of thistle, rattlesnakes, flatbed pickup trucks, asphalt, murals on cinder block walls, vandals and graffiti, smoking weed in the girls' bathroom, the alley behind the dumpster, out the library window, the back seat, abandoned warehouse, basketball court, born of weed, acid, paint thinner, rail yards, sucking homeless dick for a nip of vodka, homeless, runaway, welt, shut your face and take it, born of rum and coke, Marlboro Reds, adultery, rolling pins, flour-dusted aprons, green pork fat chili and hot peppers, tequila, shaved pussy, thigh highs, pink mohawk, steel toes, bar fight, cut lip, face grind, elbow to sternum, wrist pin. I am from no, from please, from stop, hush, wait, I will cut you. Born of morning glories, rose thorn, dirt yard, splinter, oil pan, rusted engine. I was born of hand-me-down. Foreclosure notice. Electric company shut off the power. Budweiser and whiskerins, where creek is crick, wash is whoosh, and no one can pronounce February. Born of buckshot, cannon fire, smooth aim, bullseyes, and beer can crates from push woman. Don't be a sissy. From I didn't raise some cupcake. Now quit your crying. I'll give you something to cry about. I'm from having something to cry about, but biting down hard. To lip bleed salt through the teeth, wrench and gear and gristle, born of hillbilly backwoods, knitted doilies, tobacco stains, gridlock traffic, gang fight, homicide, the projects. Mustard and cracker sandwiches till a paycheck comes through. Reused tinfoil, washable diapers, coffee tins full of pennies, born of when the bottle won't break, use your hands. I'm from use your hands, sound it out, try harder, never settle, born of callus, hammer, knuckle scar, flesh wound, working hands. I was born of working hands, keep swinging, kick hard and leave scars, born of curse, diesel fuel, powder keg, move, rise, gallop, never give up, never give up, never give up, over my dead body.